Scott, let me go back to when Frank Reich was fired. What was your reaction to that?
Well, I guess it had been coming a little bit, Dan, only because I've been here since the inception of the Panthers and have watched David Tepper work. He is not patient. He fired Matt Rule mid-season last year, and so when Frank Reich started 1-10, it did feel a little like Damocles' sword dangling there. I sort of thought he would get till the end of the year. He only got 11 games in a 4-year deal, and when I spoke with him yesterday, I think the only interview he's done so far, he did sound somewhat surprised, but he also said he had no hard feelings toward Tepper.
What was the atmosphere at the press conference today?
Very tense. You mentioned that I tried to ask some questions, and I did. I sat in the front row, raised my hand high. Unfortunately, they were calling on people as opposed to allowing people to shout out their questions, which I'm usually decent at doing, but was never called on. I think that was purposeful. In my opinion, I'd written some very critical columns about Dave Tepper over the past year or so, and so that did not happen. He spoke about 13 minutes, though, and what did happen was he said, the buck stops here. He claimed he was a very patient man, however, and so that's a clip you probably would like to play at some point. But yeah, he said he was extremely patient in other parts of his business, and he hoped the next guy he hired would be here 20 or 30 years and would eventually give the eulogy at Dave Tepper's funeral. So he was thinking very far ahead there, and wow. He struck it a couple of times here, but he's got hope that he'll get it right this time.
Does he realize he's the problem?
No, I don't think so. I think, as I wrote, I wish he would fire himself. And by that, I don't mean sell the team. I mean, just get out of the way, don't meddle and allow the football people to do their job. And once you hire them, allow them some time. If you say Rome's not going to be built in a day, don't expect the Coliseum to be halfway done after 3 months. I mean, they've got a lot of work to do here. And now they just took a couple of steps backward.